Yeah.
A couple questions.
Yeah.
First one is on the pineapple cauliflower. How much a often? Adults versus kids. And then the other one is healthy snack bars. Can you name some?
Healthy snack bars. Good question. You know, I'm a fan of like the Lara and the Cliff Nectar bars. Have you seen those? Those are those ground up fruit and nut bars.
Yes.
Those are really nice. Then, you know, if you want something that's, what's that?
Cliff Nectar is different than Cliff.
Yeah, there's all kinds of Cliff bars. There's those Cliff energy bars that are like 260, 300 calories, and these guys are like 180, 190, and it's just, and there's all natural ingredients, just fruits and nuts.
The regular Cliff bars, are those not good for kids?
They have one for kids. It's actually better because you wouldn't want to give a kid a gigantic bar. They have the Cliff Z bar, and it's at Trader Joe's. It's about a 140 calorie bar. It's great for adults too. You know, it's a little quick energy bar on the go. So that one's nice. The Kashi granola bars, they're nice and whole grain with fiber and protein. Yeah. I like the dark chocolate cherry. Oh yeah, the dark chocolate cherry chip.
Well, I have a hard time with that. I mean, the stuff that for the snack. You know, I mean, the bars. I'm not a big bar person, but what else would you suggest?
Oh, in terms of yeah,
Snacks on the run.
snacks on the run. So yeah, so if you're talking about for your daughter, does she do any dairy, like string cheese or Greek yogurt or?
Yeah, you know, she likes that stuff.
And then you can also make, you know, you can buy whole wheat tortillas and you can wrap hummus in it or some vegetables. Yeah, that's, you can cut them, make pinwheels or just cut, you know, just wrap them up. Yeah. Edamame is really nice. That's the soybean that you can just take a nibble on. Really high.
I had a Super Bowl party last year. This
Yeah.
I hadn't tried though.
And you can actually make a quinoa salad with dried fruit and slivered almonds and a little bit of orange juice. And that makes a nice on-the-go snack too. You just have to have a fork or a spoon.
What do you? I can't even pronounce it. Edamame.
Yeah, edamame. Yeah.
Edamame.
Yeah, they're healthy. There's actually 16. I've looked this up a zillion times now. There's 16.6 grams of protein
So they're good.
and a half cup for 188 calories.
So just having them around, they're actually fun to eat.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd never heard of that stuff until
Yeah.
Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, in terms of amount of cauliflower and amount of pineapple, you know, serving-wise, a serving is a half a cup for both, and you know, cut up pineapple or cauliflower cooked or raw, doesn't matter. So with kids, the general rule of thumb is, you know, if they're, you know, 0 to 10, it's the years of age, so how many spoonfuls they should have on a plate. And then if they're, you know, teenagers on up, you know, you want to stick with the guideline at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, and we can go up to 9 as the max for like reducing our risk for cancer by 50%.
And you suggest
You could, you know, you wouldn't have to OD them on pineapple and cauliflower, but you know, variety.
very active.
The thing you got to remember about fruits and vegetables, the colors drive different types of nutrients in them. So, you know, an apple one day is great, but then the next day berries, and the next day banana for potassium. You know, you want to mix it up a little bit and not have the same thing over and over again. That's why cauliflower caught my attention, because it's a white vegetable to me, and sometimes I get turned off to white thinking there's not a lot of nutrition in white, but there really is in the cauliflower, and even potato I didn't talk about, but potatoes are super duper high in potassium, which is really important for athletes and exercisers. You just don't get enough potassium in your diet. You need 4,700 milligrams in a day, and a potato has 1,000, and a banana only has 300. So it's something to think about. Yeah, not the French fries though. Not the fried version.
Like, oh, potato French fries. Yeah.
I know. That's exactly what these high schoolers thought when I said that the other day. And I said, no. Potato.
I think purple potatoes at Wegmans.
The proper potatoes? I don't know those.
Purple.
Oh, purple. Those are great. Yeah. Yeah.
With purple potatoes.
That's fun.
I literally had my kid eat them, telling him I'm the purple food diet. And it was about this time last year, and he goes, can you put green in for
Oh, neat. And you're like, uh-oh, I started something now. I'm red for Valentine's Day. And Great. Yeah.
I actually have a couple other questions. You brought up a point, you know, with his daughter. Kids are at school. They don't get to eat that often at school. If my daughter gets to school at 8:30, she doesn't eat lunch until almost 2.
Oh, my gosh.
And some teachers allow them to have some snacks. What do you give them to help them get through the day? And they're not allowed to drink.
A lot of the kids tell me when I said they need to eat during the they skip.
Yeah.
6 to 8 hours they don't eat.
Yeah.
They're doing sports right afterwards, and they come here and haven't done anything.
Yeah.
I suggest taking a little bag of carrots,
Yeah.
grapes, a banana.
Or make your
We can't
own.
have food in our lockers.
Yeah, they can't usually, and they don't let them in a lot of schools.
They
Yeah.
won't let you take stuff. So
But you can do almond butter. You can do other nut butters.
You know what though? Any kind of nut stuff?
They're leaving it all out for them. Okay. Okay.
Nut free.
Okay, yeah, if it's all the way nut-free. You can make your own little on-the-go trail mixes with Cheerios or wheat checks and raisins and and edamame. You could do it even. You could do a spicier with wheat checks and some seasoning and. Yeah, some little grab mixed bags because then they can keep it in their pocket and just pull something out really quick and have it in that way. It's not in their locker. It's not something that's a lot of food that they're bringing in too.
I think they're trying to prevent from bugs and stuff. But I think it's kind of silly. But
Well, I think if you're maybe just a little careful about it and not so conspicuous, be more conspicuous.
About 5:45, and they continue to walk through. She never ate any breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in middle school.
Are they still not sensitive in middle school?
Can be.
They might not care as much.
They can be. They generally, once
3
they go
minutes.
to school, they're like, you
Okay,
should
sure.
know.
Yeah, the older you get, the less they care. Not
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a question on
Yeah.
okay, so especially with a high schooler, a freshman, what could you say about getting them to join in? And because everything about food right now is a hard thing for them to either just get on board.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so what comments can you get to them about jumping in and getting it from? Because we're all here because we care a whole bunch. They're the ones to eat.
What works for my daughter is you don't want to look like me. Start.
Oh no.
Seriously. Yeah. Well, because my kids are always like, Mom, you gotta lose weight. It's like, I know, I'm trying. My whole life is I overeat. I'm addicted to sugar. My workouts go great, but man, it is that food that drives you, especially certain times of the day. And when I was in high school and I ran 100 miles a week, I would lose weight and look great. But it's like, if you don't start now, you don't think you're going to be even 30, but next thing you know, you're 30. And I tell my daughter all the time, I just feel like, honey, you don't want to be like me.
But they won't connect. But they won't.
Back then, she'll be like, I've done really good this week, Mom.
Yeah, I would suggest, because they sometimes don't always connect to it's like telling them you're going to have heart disease because 50% of the pop, or actually 1 out of 2 people die of heart disease. They're not going to listen to that at 10 or 15 or whatever. Yeah. So the thing to tell them is, the fluids, the hydration is really important because it also increases memory, concentration, and speech. So that's really important for your studies in school. Protein is good for memory function. In terms of injury prevention, if your daughter has injuries, and she hates not getting to play because she's injured or she wants to heal quickly from her injuries, you can use Collegiate or professional athletes as examples. They have a great team, not just the physical therapists and everything else. They've got a nutrition team on them. They're putting protein in. They're putting fruits and vegetables in front. They're making them eat so they know the body will recover and heal more quickly, or they'll prevent injuries by eating properly as well. So maybe thinking about fuel. I was an athlete and I always thought about, how can I get an extra couple seconds off my 400 or my 800? Anything you can do that won't hold you back, to get that extra lead. Because I work with collegiate basketball players and they'll say, well, I can run up and down the court and make baskets. Why should I care if I eat the Twinkie or the donut or what? I said, well, how much faster and how much more accurate could you be getting up and down the court? You can always take it to another level. So if the competitive nature and spirit is there, sometimes you can use the nutrition to drive it.
Any streak of leanness in her?
Yeah, that works too, yeah.
Increasing just all the healthy stuff in his life. I started eating clean
Body composition
3 years
changes.
ago, and my face cleared up.
Oh yeah,
And my nails.
that's a good example too.
Hair. Changed. So if you want to take the vein aspect of,
Sure.
if she ever has zit, his wife is here, and that's
Yeah, diet will really help
the
that. Yeah.
sugar and all that other stuff too.
Coaching with the guys and my girls and the boys, different guys is all about competition. How I
Yeah.
get faster, bigger, stronger. For the girls, it's how do I look? Do I look nice? Am I leaner, prettier, complexion, hair?
Yeah,
all those
hair is
things.
good too. Yeah.
Obviously, what you're saying, we understand, but if you do it in a way that's going to benefit them, how it's going to help them achieve whatever their goal is, whatever their drive is, it's really more effective.
Sure.